What's up guys, it's Punchy, and today I have a very special character build in celebration for an upcoming anime. Everybody I know has been anticipating this show for a long time now, so I think it's about time I show some respect. This build's playstyle is pretty unique, so stick around and check it out. Real quick, make sure to watch my last video where I talk about some super weird NPCs. I'm always reporting on Deepwoken's newest and strangest features, and if you enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you guys for all your favorite build suggestions, and let's jump right into this one. The character I've chosen this week is the unpredictable and unforgettable devil, Power, from the popular manga series Chainsaw Man. Power is one of the main characters in the series, and she stands out from the rest. She's a reincarnation of the Blood Devil, so her main objective is seeing humans suffer, but she eventually becomes a hero. Power specializes in blood control and creativity to create bloody weapons in her carefree and destructive fighting style. Of course, Power has enhanced strength and speed just like the other devils, but her main fighting style revolves around blood. She's a very important part of the Chainsaw Man story and an obvious fan favorite, so I just knew I had to recreate her in Deepwoken. Watch out though, there will be spoilers for the Chainsaw Man manga and anime coming out in October, so you have been warned. Power has a ton of abilities, and I'm sure you could recreate this character in your own unique way. Comment down below how you would make her in Deepwoken, but let me show you what I did. For the appearance, Felinor was the obvious choice to fit her blonde hair, yellow eyes, and of course her cat-like appearance. Most of the time, Power doesn't really care about her messy hair, and I felt like this bedhead hair worked perfectly. And Power's drip is simple, and she often rocks formal attire with a blue jacket, so I pulled it off with a Fairman's coat and a royal duelist. For a little bonus, I also recommend the red Songseeker mask for Power's red horns, and it looks really good when shift locked, so try it out. Power's anime adaptation looks very similar to our Deepwoken character, and I thought I did it well. This build is fully maxed out with an interesting stat spread. I have 30 strength, 90 fortitude, 25 agility, 30 intelligence, 2 charisma, 100 heavy, 30 light, and lastly 20 flame charm. This build's playstyle was pretty crazy, but a character isn't complete without a weapon. I chose a bloodthirsty Great Maul to recreate her iconic entrance into the series. Power is all about making a scene, so of course she swings around a giant ass blood hammer. To match this hammer, I equipped a parrying dagger to show off the bloodthirsty drip a little bit more and work with her manipulation ability. It's extra damage with bloodthirsty, but just don't be careless. Anything bloodthirsty works, but the hammer is just a little bonus Easter egg. Enough about weapons, let's jump right into her mantras. Power is very animal-like, almost like a cat. When she was younger, she was uneducated and didn't really care about her life, but after meeting her cat, she found purpose. To match her insane reflexes and cat-like claws, rapid slashes was the move that fit best. Closing the distance is great for a heavy weapon like this, and it makes catching players easy. People don't expect you to pull this out, and it's pretty damn scary. Power embodies her name quite well, and she wants everybody to know it. She's always kicking down doors, screaming, and yelling, "I am Power," because that's how she is. Strong left was the perfect move for block breaking and slamming people around. As always, this move is super satisfying to hit and makes you feel powerful. If you can fit this mantra into your build, why not pick it? Deep down, Power is a devil, and what she craves most is blood. Of course, it's her whole theme, but sometimes her devil side takes over in a demonic rampage as she scrambles around to protect her friends. Rapid Punches replicates her wild flailing and is yet another tool for catching people off guard. The best gem for this multi-hit mantra is Bloodless, and of course, we gotta collect some blood to make some weapons. Besides the giant hammer, one of Power's staple weapons is a bloody scythe. Forming a giant scythe, she uses her own blood to cut down anything in her path. Flame Charm's Fire Blade worked well for me, and its entire purpose was to block break. I wasn't really using flame mantras for their damage, but it's always nice to feint into this move into a well-timed heavy M1. And sometimes Power comes up with these bright ideas that inspire the team and make them laugh. One iconic idea was when she wanted to become the president of the world and tax all the humans. It's pretty stupid, but that's part of her charm. Reinforced to the trick and upped my stats for even more M1 damage and resistance. It's worth trying if you want some temporary buffs. Sometimes Power's blood can be deadly without even turning into a weapon. Throwing a blood blast at the enemies messes them up and helps disorient foes. Flame Charm's fire gun was great for mix-ups and catching people that think this move sucks. No matter how much damage you deal with your flames, people will always roll, and you can bait this. Additionally, I slapped a wind gem on this mantra because many people don't know how to parry this, and it's highly slept on. And Power's most common weapon are her blood spears. She basically spams these in creative ways to piece up anything that causes trouble. The final flame mantra I equipped was Fire Forge. Throwing some daggers at people mid-move is the best way to use this, and it's awesome for combos. Again, a wind gem on this for bonus speed. If you're lucky, you can even roll for Crazy Slot Spell for even more blood manipulation. What Power loves most is destroying things, so having more weapons can never be bad. And that's all for Power's abilities. This build heavily revolves around weapon damage, and our mantras are just tools to help us out. Those Flame Charm mantras are all about gaining speed, applying status, and getting into the player's head. You'll notice that almost every player will roll if they're on fire without even looking at the damage. I basically do 0 damage with my damage over time, but I can easily bait their rolls with these Flame Charm mantras. I'm a big believer in the talent Nullifying Clarity, which removes our status effect and boosts our M1 damage at the same time. People always underestimate mantras like Fire Gun, so hitting them is not really a problem. Another solid talent for bloodthirsty builds or any heavy weapon is Spine Cutter. Dodge cancel before you hit your opponent's back and it will double hit, which is solid. Gotta make those hits count. Here's a full talent list if you want to see how I created this build. And that's all. I had a ton of fun with this build, so check out some fights with the Blood Devil. Thank you guys for watching, and if you want to see more anime builds, let me know down below. I always read comments, and I might check out a suggestion just like this one. So make sure to like and subscribe, and have a good one.